everybody, it's Michelle. Today I'm going to make some gummies. This is a recipe I found off the internet and I make them all the time. I make them so much that I'm eating them all the time. Anyway, today I'm going to be making orange and tropical punch. Okay? Now, what I do is you want to get a pot and a spoon. And before you put anything on the stove, you don't want to put it on the stove or turn the stove on yet, because you also need to put in gelatin. Now, for every 1 pack, 85 grams of Jell-O, you want to use 2 little packets to 1 box of Jell-O. Okay? So let me open this and show you what they look like. There are 4 in a box, 4 packets. Okay, let me get that one out. Now, 4 packets of gelatin. Alright? Now, so, first of all, you want to open your Jell-O. Now, what I'm going to do today is, I don't have like a regular Jell-O mold, but the way I did it, I think it turned out really cute. I used a box of chocolates thing. I used the inside of it. I used the things the chocolates sit in. And actually, when I pulled them out, they turned out really cute. Let me show you. So here's the ones I made. I made these last night. They are really cute. There is the circle one. All right. Then there's like a more of a squared one. And see how they're, y'all ain't seeing nothing. All right. There's that one. They are two-toned. The bottom is orange, top is lime. But today I'm using orange and tropical punch. And then here's the other one. That's more of a rectangle shape. Okay? Yeah, see? Cute. So anyhow, and you know, you can go to Dollar General and they have gummy bears, but they're the big gummy bears. They taste exactly like these, but those are sugar-free. This isn't sugar-free. You could use sugar-free Jell-O, but I prefer not to. Okay, so first of all, you want to get your Jell-O. Open that up. Put it in your pot, like this, okay? And then you want 2 of your gelatin packs, okay? You put 2 of those in. Now, I know that when you make regular Jell-O, you put globs and globs and globs and globs of water. But in the gummies, you don't do that, okay? Let me put in a 1/2 cup of water to all this that I put in. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my 1/2 cup of water, my orange Jell-O, and my 2 packs of gelatin. And you want to mix that up. Mix it up really well until all of it's pretty much mixed in very good. Now, it's not going to dissolve because you need the stove to do that. But if you turn the stove on while you're trying to mix up the gelatin, it's going to turn clumpy. So just mix it all together really good with a whisk, okay? And then once you have it pretty good and mixed in together, you turn the stove on to about medium and you stir continuously. You don't want it to burn or scald. So I'm going to turn the stove on for just a minute. You don't, like I said, you don't want it real hot. You just want it warm enough so where you can get it all mixed up thoroughly. Alrighty. Okay, so now I've got everything done. I heated it up on the stove on medium, and you just want to heat it until it's all dissolved, okay? Now, one thing you're going to see when you're done mixing it and everything, you're going to see a foam on top, okay? I guess you can see a little bit here. And like I said, until I get my new camera, this is how it's going to look, all right? So anyway, what I don't want to take the top of it off for is because when you pour the gummies and it comes out, it gives it like a ombre looking thing. It's got the foam on it and it gives it like a really pretty effect or color. So anyway, I'm going to leave that on there. And being that you only put a 1/2 cup of water in it, it's not going to be very much. This is like a 1/2 cup. So because I'm making 2-tone gummies, I'm only going to make 1 batch of orange, and then I'm going to make 1 batch of tropical punch. And so anyway, here's my mold, okay? I'm going to take my chocolate molds, or whatever they are, and I'm going to pour some orange, a little bit of orange into each one. Now, when I made them last night, each one got enough, okay? So you don't want to fill them up too much. You just want to fill them up about halfway. So after these freeze up, or they, get hard, you want to put the other color in. But you have to firm these up and get them solid before you put your other color. So I'm going to fill this up all the way, and you want to pop it into the freezer for like 25 to 30 minutes. I usually keep mine in for 30 minutes so I know that it's good and done. So I'm going to continue to fill these up and pop them in the freezer, and then we'll get started on the second batch. Okay, while I have those in the freezer getting solidified, I'm going to make my second batch, which is the tropical punch. All right, so let me put in my tropical punch flavor. All right, I should have gotten strawberry or something like that. I love strawberry. I'm not a big fan of tropical punch, but it's good. All right, tropical punch. Your 2 packs of gelatin. Okay. 1 and 2. All right, and my half a cup of water. Okay, and as I said before, I'm gonna stir this up and get it good and mixed together so the heat won't make the gelatin get all gloppy and nasty. Okay, well, I'm going to go and put this on the stove and heat it up on medium heat. And like I said, don't get it too hot or it's going to scald and burn and be nasty. So anyway, I will be right back with you. Okay, everybody. So I just took the orange out of the freezer, and that's what they look like. You can shake them up, and they ain't going anywhere. Okay, so since I got my other batch fairly done, I'm going to go get that, and I'm going to pour them into this. Be right back. All right, now I have my tropical punch, and I take back what I said about not a big fan of tropical punch. This is good. It really is. So, okay, I'm going to now pour my tropical punch into the rest of the orange ones. So you just pour it on, fill up the rest of the mold, and then you pop them back into the freezer for another 20 minutes. And it actually doesn't even take that long. I mean, you put it in there for like 10-15 minutes and they are solidified. So I'm going to finish doing this and pop them into the freezer again, and I will show you the finished product. Okay, I've got those in the freezer, and I just wanted to share with you something that I kind of messed up one night when I was trying to make a really big heart-shaped gummy, and this is what I tried to do. I mixed up my gummy solution and tried to pour it into this. I thought I was going to be cool and make a big giant heart. And when I put it in it, I really don't know what I was thinking. But there is a part right there where everything slipped out of it. And I'll tell you, if you get this stuff mixed up and it's all good and mixed and it spills anywhere, you may want to get it up right then and there because it's going to stick. And you kind of I dripped some in the floor one night when I was trying to put it in the freezer, and it drizzled all over the floor, and I didn't know it at first. And I come back and found it a few hours later. I had to take a knife to the floor to get it up and scrape my floor. But anyway, don't use this as a mold. It won't work. But anyway, in just a few minutes, I will show you the gummies that I made. Okay, everybody, I'm done with the gummies. They are ready. They ain't going nowhere. So, and when you take these out, it's really, really easy to take them out. You just peel, and they're out. They are the cutest things I've ever seen. I love making these. I make them all the time. Especially, I make them two-toned like that. They're so cute, and I'm glad I found these or thought to make them in these. I really like them. But anyway, it's like I said, the very easiest thing to make. Just follow along what I did, and they'll turn out right. But this time, for video purposes, I did not leave it in the freezer for as long as I probably would have if I'm just making them for myself. but you probably want to keep them in for a good at least 15 to 20 minutes, but I just hurried up to do that for my video. But anyway, here they are, heart chocolates. This is my mold, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.